Many things are going this way, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Even down to my travel, I'm like, ooh, if it's like off, that flight ain't for me, or this ain't for me. Like,
you know, so then that was kind of like a hold up. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? And
did that make you want to be a rapper more, or make you want to make money to get it back?
Nah.
No, I'm not with him.
No.
Yeah, not by choice, but you know, I respect him.
Yo Gotti cries after Angela Simmons confirms her relationship with new BF. What's wild is how the tables have turned. Right now, Gotti is back on the scene, calling her, begging her to return after Glorilla publicly put him on blast. So, what happened? Angela had been pulling away for months before that live feed. The expensive gifts, late-night calls, and gossip weren't enough. Remember back in 2015, when Gotti first revealed his crush on her? He sent a direct message that went viral. He was literally telling the world, I just followed Angela Simmons. Boy, I got a crush on Angela Simmons. He was so open about it. Back then, a lot of people loved seeing this big-time rapper publicly shoot his shot at Angela, who, as Reverend Run's daughter, was seen as untouchable. And here he was, this Memphis rapper just saying to the world, yeah, I want to. What followed was crazy. What started as a viral rap bar became a real-life relationship by 2023. They made it Instagram official with that gorgeous photo of them together and the caption, "You are everything I need." From the outside, it looked solid. They were the hip-hop adult couple goals, the sophisticated, complex celebrity romance we all thought we wanted. But Instagram can be deceiving. According to insiders, behind all those perfect photos, things were already falling apart. Angela was allegedly starting to feel like she was the only one trying to make it work. Gotti's non-stop schedule had her feeling like she wasn't a priority, and that makes sense. Angela is not just a +1, she's a businesswoman with her own brands who wants stability, not just public attention. And this is where things get really shady. The whole situation with Glorilla and Yo Gotti was loud, even though she never said a word about it directly. But the internet was already suspicious. For one, she wasn't being treated like a regular label artist. He was out here showering her with expensive gifts like he was trying to secure something. Remember that Maybach truck he got her for her birthday? A Maybach! Not a bouquet of flowers or a congratulations cake. It was a $200,000 high-end SUV with a big red bow on it. She posted on Instagram saying, "You are the greatest," and fans went wild in the comments. The way she was thanking him, you'd think he had just proposed. This wasn't typical CEO behavior. And then, as if that wasn't loud enough, he gave her an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak watch worth $65,000. It was a clear statement. The thing is, you don't just casually throw around diamond watches and luxury cars unless there's a real, genuine investment. So people started piecing things together. They were asking, wait, is this simply business or is something deeper going on here? When he would talk about her in interviews, he sounded like a proud father talking about his star student. He was publicly endorsing her, and everyone could see it. Despite Glorilla never throwing shade at Angela, her presence was so noticeable that people started saying, wait a minute, if he's doing this for Glow, what does it mean for Angela?
Do all the best.
What do you
Now
make
to announce our music cast person of the year. She is a man who's 35.
And what was Angela doing in the middle of all this? Something completely different. She shared a post on her Instagram story that said, "At night, I desire everything that flows, everything that goes, everything that flows." This wasn't just some motivational quote. This was a woman speaking privately. It was her way of saying, I'm not going to stick around for a man who is too busy showing his loyalties somewhere else. An insider even said that while Angela isn't the jealous type, she's not dumb either. She wasn't going to ignore those red flags. She just wanted more reassurance, more time, and more effort from Gotti. Everything made perfect sense when Glorilla publicly clowned Gotti. All those perfect posts, all smoke and mirrors. Now, while the internet is watching like it's the newest reality TV show, Gotti is the one frantically trying to get Angela back. The real twist? Angela has been completely quiet. Silence, as we all know, can speak louder than words. But if you were hoping for Angela to drag Gotti through the mud, you'd be disappointed. Because that's not her way. Instead, she delivered what might be the most elegant blow to his ego. Months ago, on Angie Martinez's show, when asked if she was single, Angela responded, "Not by choice, but, I respect him." She smiled and added, "It's best to keep some things quiet. He has my utmost respect and affection. He is working on his project. I am glad for him." At the time, it sounded like a very graceful closure. But now, with Glorilla's public stunt, that "not my choice" comment hits so differently. It was a quiet warning. And it's getting even messier. Blogs are reporting that Gotti is desperately trying to win Angela back. He's reportedly calling, sending flowers, and even using mutual friends to try to mediate the situation. Websites are claiming he's all over her old Instagram posts, which is the classic "I miss you" gesture. The internet is having a field day, with some people clowning him for going from pursuing his dream woman for years to begging her to return. But why is Gotti so desperate? Honestly, it's not just about losing her. His whole kingdom feels like it's shaking. There are persistent rumors about a potential RICO case involving his label. And while nothing has been verified, there's usually some fire where there's smoke. Now imagine you're Glorilla, one of the most popular new rappers out right now. The last thing she wants is to get caught up in a legal battle with her label boss. It makes total sense why she went live and declared herself to be done. It was her way of saving her career before things got out of control. Meanwhile, Angela is busy. She's a mother, a businesswoman, and building her brand. She is not about to get involved in any messy public drama. Her quiet, respectful approach was a very clear way of showing she's avoiding the commotion. Gotti, on the other hand, is struggling. He's single, his image is taking a hit, and he might be losing his biggest artist. It's a huge shift from the man who used to show off his victory over his long-term crush. While everyone is watching this all unfold, there are rumors that Gotti is taking things to a new level to get Angela back, showing up at her door with flowers and making late-night calls. But Angela is not going for it. She's been focused on her business and her son. And if you've been watching her, she is beaming in a way that just screams unbothered. There are even rumors she might be secretly seeing other people. The internet is in a frenzy, documenting Gotti's every move. Reports from various blogs claim he's not just making calls, he's allegedly pulling out all the stops, from unexpected appearances at her son's sports games to sending massive, over-the-top flower arrangements and gifts to her home and office. This behavior is so out of character for the king of Memphis, the man who built an empire on a steely, no-nonsense image. He's been the untouchable boss, the one who always gets what he wants. But now he appears frantic, desperate, and for the first time in a long time, truly vulnerable. Insiders say his attempts to win her back have become almost unhinged, with mutual friends reporting he's trying to set up secret meetings and private sit-downs to plead his case. This level of public begging is unprecedented for a figure like Gotti. But the desperation isn't just about a woman. It feels like the entire kingdom is trembling at the moment. Behind the scenes, there have been swirling rumors about a potential RICO case involving his CMG label. These aren't just whispers. They've been circulating in the industry since the murder trial of young Dolph reignited public attention. Nothing has been verified, and Gotti has not been charged. But as the old saying goes, where there's smoke, there's usually fire. In an industry where perception is everything, these rumors have created a palpable sense of instability. No one wants to be associated with that kind of legal trouble. Imagine yourself in Glorilla's position. She's one of the most popular new rappers. She's got festivals, endorsements, and her career is exploding. Being drawn into a complex, messy legal dispute with her label boss is the absolute last thing she wants. So it makes total sense why she would go live and declare herself done. She was trying to keep that bag safe before things got out of control. Her decision to publicly disassociate herself from him wasn't just a simple feud. It was a clear business move, a way of protecting her brand and her future from the potential fallout of Gotti's troubles. This chain of events, the legal rumors, the public fallout with his biggest artist, and the humiliation from Glorilla has created a perfect storm. It's a triple threat to his image as a powerful, successful boss. He's seen as losing his empire, his artists, and now the one woman he had been chasing for years. He's clinging to Angela because she was the last stable, high-profile relationship he had. She represented a different kind of life. Classy, established, and drama-free. She was the antithesis of the chaos surrounding him, but Angela has her own things to protect. She's a mother, operating well-known fashion brands, and building a positive, health-focused brand. She is not prepared to become embroiled in a situation involving RICO whispers and public mess. Her courteous, respectful demeanor and quiet exit now appear less like a sad breakup and more like a tidy, intelligent way to leave a sinking ship. She's not just unbothered, she's actively creating a life that is a direct contrast to Gotti's. Her recent social media posts show her beaming, working out, and spending time with her son, radiating a sense of peace that he is clearly lacking. The message is clear. She's not waiting around for Gotti to fix his mess. And with Glorilla's feud making him look weak, the internet is running with it. It's a double loss for him. His own artist is pulling away, and the woman he chased for years is refusing to come back. Some fans are still hoping for a reunion, while others are just laughing, saying, "Bro, you're finally realizing what you lost." This doesn't feel like a romance movie. It feels like a man watching his world fall apart around him. He's clinging to Angela because she was the last stable thing he had, but no one really knows what she'll do next. It seems she's more focused on her son and her business.
Something is shouting out of all that silence. We may be witnessing one of the most public heartbreaks in hip-hop history if she keeps ignoring him. The fairy tale chapter of Gotti's down in the DMs love story seems to be over. The whole industry is watching to see if he can recover from such a public setback. But two things are for certain. Nothing just fades away in silence, especially when legacy, love, and loyalty all collide. It's going to determine how people remember this whole story. And we will reveal exactly how Angela reacted next time. Peace out, Seshers!